that Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre split up over the holidays. They did. That is such a hot couple gone to waste. They are so, together. They were so beautiful. They dated less than a year. But here's the part that took me out. Women are already flooding Aaron's comments, trying to get his attention because he posted a very, very fine as hell picture.
The internet just exploded. Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, the couple everyone thought was untouchable, have reportedly split, and the drama that followed is absolutely wild. Fans are still reeling from the news. Less than a year together, glamorous red carpet appearances, PDA-filled posts, and suddenly, it's over. And now, one single post from Aaron has sent the comment sections into a frenzy. Women are sliding into his DMs, offering shoulders to cry on, asking if he's single. It's chaos out here. But here's the real twist. Insiders are whispering that this relationship may have never been real. Was Aaron ever emotionally invested, or was this all a calculated move to boost visibility and climb the fame ladder? Meanwhile, Teyana's heartbreak is public, raw, and impossible to ignore. Fans are divided. Some say feelings naturally faded. Others scream PR stunt. And the burning question? Who was playing who? Buckle up, because what you're about to hear isn't just a breakup story. It's a deep dive into celebrity PR, emotional manipulation, and the ruthless game behind the glitz. The truth behind Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre's split will shock you, and it's far from over. Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, the couple everyone thought was untouchable, have reportedly called it quits, and the fallout is nothing short of explosive. Less than a year together, red carpet appearances that screamed perfection, social media posts filled with PDA, and now, it's over. Fans are shocked. People can't stop talking about it online. And then came Aaron's single post. One picture, one smile, and the comment section went absolutely insane. Women flooding in, sliding into DMs, asking if he's single, offering support, flirting, and trying to get his attention. The internet went into a feeding frenzy. People are dissecting every detail, every post, every body language move. But here's where it gets wild. Insiders suggest that this may have never been a genuine relationship. Some sources claim Aaron Pierre was never fully emotionally invested. From Oscars to photo ops, every public appearance was carefully curated. Behind the scenes, cold, distant, and strategically absent. Meanwhile, Teyana poured her heart into the relationship, publicly calling him her apple pie, sharing intimate moments, exposing herself emotionally, and showing vulnerability. Fans began noticing subtle cracks, missed birthday posts, disappearing from events, shifts in body language from warm to distant. Was it fading feelings or a carefully orchestrated PR stunt? Rumors didn't stop there. Whispers online suggested Aaron's type might not have aligned with Teyana, and some even claimed he was linked to surprising names behind the scenes. Fans began analyzing every photo, every interview, every story, trying to decode the truth. Was Teyana just another stepping stone in Aaron's rise to international fame? Or did the heartbreak come from a genuine mismatch of emotions and priorities? The timeline of their relationship is critical. Early 2025, the dating rumors surfaced, but confirmation was scarce. Aaron has always been notoriously private. Before Teyana, his name had been linked to Lori Harvey and actress Jessica Hardwick. Jessica, some insiders claim, even warned Teyana that Aaron may never be serious, that the relationship could be more about visibility and career strategy than emotional connection. And now, fans are questioning whether she was set up to play a part in his carefully managed public persona. Let's not forget the unique circumstances of this being Teyana's first major public romance post-divorce from Amon Shumpert in 2023. This was emotionally significant, meaningful, and vulnerable. Fans expected authenticity, and she delivered. But Aaron? He appeared polished, untouchable, always on point for cameras, but emotionally distant off-screen. Observers say the contrast couldn't have been starker. Teyana was open, honest, vulnerable. Aaron was calculated, strategic, and emotionally controlled. Online, the chatter became a full-blown spectacle. Fans debated endlessly. Some believed feelings faded naturally. Others insisted this was orchestrated from day one. And the question everyone wanted answered: was Aaron ever really invested? Or was Teyana unknowingly part of a high-profile strategy to boost his visibility and career momentum? Social media became a virtual court, dissecting every move, every glance, every post. Deleted stories, skipped events, absent birthday wishes, all became ammunition in a public investigation. Then came Aaron's post-breakup resurgence. A single photo, perfectly timed. Fans noted the strategic brilliance. His persona remained flawless, polished, untouchable, a man in control. But Teyana? Her heartbreak was raw, visible, and undeniable. People began noticing the stark contrast. Some fans sympathized with Teyana. Others were convinced Aaron played the long game, maintaining career focus while she became a target of public scrutiny. The speculation went deeper. Some claimed Aaron's past relationships with low-profile women, like Australian model Hannah Hurst, were more genuine because they were private. This Teyana chapter? Public, high drama, amplified by media and paparazzi. Some argued she may have been used as a tool for exposure, her emotional vulnerability fueling visibility, while Aaron's career soared. Insiders noted patterns: strategic appearances, selective public engagement, calculated absence when cameras weren't rolling. Fans dug into every aspect of his behavior. Observers pointed out gaps in appearances, subtle emotional distancing, and differences between this relationship and his past low-key romances. Aaron's actions, they argued, were always strategic, designed for maximum exposure, social media virality, and career advantage. Teyana's openness contrasted sharply, making her appear more invested, more genuine, and ultimately more emotionally exposed. Meanwhile, social media exploded. Every post, every comment, every subtle hint was analyzed. Conspiracy theories began to circulate. Some suggested that external pressures, career obligations, travel schedules, long-distance challenges, were legitimate reasons for tension. Others insisted this was all carefully orchestrated, a masterclass in PR manipulation. The debate intensified. Fans were obsessed. Analysts noticed the public's fascination with the divide between emotional authenticity and strategic image management. Every interaction was scrutinized for clues. As more details emerged, whispers of emotional manipulation, hidden agendas, and calculated career moves surfaced. Some claimed Teyana received subtle warnings from friends before the split, hinting at potential exploitation. Meanwhile, Aaron's public persona remained polished, controlled, and untouchable. Fans began dissecting every old interview, post, and red carpet appearance. The divide between Teyana's vulnerability and Aaron's carefully constructed image became the focal point of discussion. And it didn't end there. Online discussions debated everything, from career strategy to emotional authenticity. Analysts noted that this breakup highlighted a larger phenomenon in celebrity culture: the collision of personal emotions with public personas. Where one person is emotionally invested, the other may be playing a calculated game. In Teyana and Aaron's case, the contrast couldn't have been clearer. Every smile, every appearance, every comment was analyzed. Was it love or strategy? Fans demanded answers. The public's fascination escalated. Rumors about Aaron's preferences, past associations, and social media activity only fueled speculation. Some said this breakup was inevitable, given differing priorities and career obligations. Others insisted Teyana was manipulated, her public heartbreak leveraged for online virality. The story was no longer just about a split. It became a case study in celebrity culture, emotional exposure, and media-driven manipulation. Even as Teyana attempted to regain composure, her public vulnerability kept the audience engaged. Analysts highlighted the stark difference between her openness and Aaron's strategic distancing. Fans continued to debate, dissecting social media posts, interviews, and appearances. The contrast amplified public interest, turning a personal heartbreak into a cultural phenomenon. Every move, every post, every appearance was scrutinized for intent, authenticity, and hidden motives. Insiders claimed the breakup illustrated a broader trend: the blending of personal relationships and career strategy. Publicly, Teyana appeared invested, vulnerable, and emotionally open. Aaron maintained control, carefully managing appearances, prioritizing career visibility, and remaining strategically detached. The result? A story that captivated millions and sparked endless online debates. By the time fans had processed the initial shock, the narrative had already evolved. Social media became a 24/7 analysis hub. Deleted stories, subtle gestures, and past relationship patterns were all examined in detail. Observers suggested that Aaron's involvement was always about career momentum, while Teyana's emotional investment was genuine, raw, and highly visible. This imbalance fueled speculation that she was used as a tool for exposure, her vulnerability amplified by public scrutiny. As the story unfolded, debates raged over the authenticity of the relationship. Some insisted feelings faded naturally, while others argued it was a calculated, publicized PR chapter. Observers highlighted Aaron's controlled presence, Teyana's openness, and the emotional contrast that drove virality. Analysts noted how social media amplified every subtle shift, every red carpet appearance, and every post, creating a complex narrative of heartbreak, manipulation, and celebrity strategy. And even now, the public remains divided. Was Aaron ever truly invested? Was Teyana just part of a high-profile strategy? Or did their priorities clash, leading to inevitable heartbreak? Fans continue to dissect the saga, comparing it with past relationships, analyzing posts, and seeking answers in every interaction. The Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre breakup isn't just a love story gone wrong. It's a lesson in celebrity PR, emotional strategy, and the power dynamics of fame. Every smile, every comment, every post carries a layer of meaning, and the public can't stop watching. The heartbreak, the calculated absence, the online frenzy, it's all part of a story that's far from over. As the dust began to settle from the shocking news of Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre's split, the online world didn't slow down. It went into overdrive. Fans dissected every photo, every post, and every subtle interaction for clues. Social media exploded with theories, debates, and heated arguments. Some argued that Teyana's heartbreak was real and profound, while Aaron's carefully curated public persona suggested he never truly invested emotionally. Every red carpet appearance, every glamorous couple photo, and every social media story was being re-examined under a microscope. People wanted answers, and they weren't satisfied with speculation alone. The timing of the split added fuel to the fire. Happening just after the holidays, many fans were caught off guard. One week they were seeing the perfect couple celebrating festive moments, sharing smiles and laughter, and the next week it was all gone. Then came Aaron's post, a single striking photo that seemed innocuous to some, but to fans it was a statement. Women flooded his comments section, asking if he was single, offering support, flirting, and speculating about his intentions. It wasn't just a post, it became a public event, a digital feeding frenzy that highlighted the stark contrast between Teyana's emotional openness and Aaron's calculated detachment. Insiders suggest that Aaron's actions were never random. Sources close to the couple claimed that much of the relationship had been carefully managed for public perception. Appearances at high-profile events, strategic social media updates, and even body language were all part of a broader plan to maintain visibility and influence. Meanwhile, Teyana's emotions were genuine, raw, and visible, making her appear more invested to the public eye. This disparity only intensified the conversation online, with fans debating who truly cared and who was playing the long game. The speculation didn't stop at emotional involvement. fans began digging into Aaron's past, comparing this relationship with previous low-profile romances. His past partners, including Australian model Hannah Hurst and other private relationships, were considered more genuine by fans because they were quiet, away from the spotlight. Teyana's story, however, played out on a very public stage, amplified by paparazzi and media coverage. Some suggested she had been unknowingly used as a tool to boost Aaron's visibility, while he remained strategically distant. Others argued that the split was simply a clash of priorities: two careers, busy schedules, and personal ambitions that couldn't align. As online discussion surged, rumors and allegations began swirling. Some claimed that Aaron's preferences and past relationships hinted at patterns of selective emotional investment. Others argued that external pressures, career ambitions, and contractual obligations may have influenced the breakup. Fans dissected every detail: missed birthday posts, vague texts, canceled appearances, painting a picture of a man prioritizing career and image over genuine connection. Teyana, on the other hand, appeared emotionally exposed, vulnerable, and candid, sharing insights into her feelings while the world watched. Analysts noted that this story revealed something larger about celebrity culture. Relationships in the public eye often become entangled with career strategy, image management, and media influence. Emotional authenticity is constantly juxtaposed with calculated appearances. Teyana's heartbreak contrasted sharply with Aaron's controlled presence, creating a narrative that was both captivating and complex. The public became obsessed with decoding motives, reading body language, and interpreting social media activity for hidden meaning. Every interaction, every smile, every gesture was under scrutiny. Fans also pointed out that Aaron's resurgence online after the split was perfectly timed. His single post wasn't just a photo, it was a statement. He remained polished, composed, and untouchable, sending a clear message. He was still relevant, still in control, and still playing the long game. Teyana's vulnerability, meanwhile, drew public sympathy, fueling further debate. Some argued that the disparity was unfair, with Teyana's emotional exposure being used as content for online discussion, while Aaron maintained his curated persona. The narrative intensified as insiders revealed that Teyana had confided in close friends about concerns long before the split became public. She reportedly noticed patterns of absence, controlled interactions, and subtle emotional distancing. Friends warned her that Aaron might never fully invest emotionally and that her vulnerability could be exploited. Social media fans picked up on these small clues, analyzing them in detail, further amplifying the story. The narrative became a blend of heartbreak, strategy, and public intrigue. As the weeks passed, public fascination showed no signs of slowing. Every appearance, post, and statement became content for online discussion. Some fans defended Teyana, emphasizing the emotional toll of loving someone who may not have reciprocated. Others defended Aaron, arguing that career demands and personal priorities naturally created distance. Still, conspiracy theorists claimed the entire relationship was orchestrated for publicity, suggesting Teyana may have been used to create virality and media attention. Analysts pointed out that Teyana's post-divorce vulnerability added another layer to the story. This was her first major public romance since her split from Amon Shumpert in 2023. Fans empathized with her openness, viewing her emotional investment as genuine and relatable. Aaron, in contrast, was perceived as calculating, strategically timing appearances and interactions to maintain visibility while minimizing personal investment. The stark contrast between emotional transparency and calculated detachment became a central point of discussion. Online, the debate took on a life of its own. Social media threads, gossip blogs, and independent commentators dissected every detail. Fans scrutinized old photos, red carpet footage, and interviews, looking for evidence of authenticity or manipulation. Some argued that external pressures, long-distance logistics, and career obligations naturally contributed to tension. Others insisted that the story was orchestrated, designed to boost Aaron's career while leaving Teyana emotionally exposed. The public's obsession grew. Every move by either party was analyzed and speculated upon. Deleted stories, missed events, and subtle body language shifts became talking points for millions of fans worldwide. Observers highlighted the divide between Teyana's emotional openness and Aaron's controlled, polished image, creating a narrative that was as much about celebrity culture as it was about romance. The drama had become a cultural phenomenon, illustrating how relationships in the public eye can be manipulated, consumed, and analyzed endlessly. And even now, the story continues to captivate. Fans are still dissecting social media posts, analyzing past appearances, and speculating on hidden motives. The question remains, was Aaron ever genuinely invested? Or was this a carefully staged chapter in his rise to fame? Was Teyana's heartbreak the collateral damage of a calculated strategy, or a natural consequence of mismatched priorities and emotional imbalance? The answers remain elusive, but the public is hooked, watching every development with rapt attention. This breakup isn't just a story about love lost, it's a lesson in modern celebrity culture. Emotional vulnerability, media scrutiny, strategic detachment, and public perception all collide in a way that leaves audiences captivated, shocked, and hungry for more. Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre's story is far from over, and the world is watching every move. Just when fans thought they had processed the split between Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, the drama intensified. Social media had turned into a battlefield of opinions, with fans, gossip accounts, and independent commentators all trying to decode what had really happened. Every post, story, and public appearance was under intense scrutiny. People weren't just curious, they were obsessed. Why did this seemingly perfect couple fall apart so suddenly? And what does it reveal about celebrity relationships in the modern age? Some insiders claim the breakup was a calculated move from Aaron's side. While Teyana openly shared her feelings, poured herself into the relationship, and exposed her vulnerability, Aaron allegedly maintained a careful distance. Every public appearance was orchestrated for maximum visibility, every social media update timed to perfection. Fans noticed subtle signs, missing birthday posts, delayed responses, body language that shifted from warm and affectionate to cold and distant. It left many questioning whether the romance had ever been genuine. Meanwhile, Teyana's heartbreak became the story itself. Fans empathized with her openness, her emotional honesty, and her vulnerability post-divorce. She was navigating love under the microscope of fame, where every action is analyzed and every misstep amplified. On the other side, Aaron's calculated, polished, and controlled persona created a stark contrast. This imbalance became the center of attention. Social media threads exploded with speculation. Was Aaron manipulating public perception? Was Teyana unknowingly playing a part in a high-profile strategy to boost his career? The timing of Aaron's resurgence online only fueled the narrative. One single photo, shared after the breakup, caused a flood of comments, DMs, and fan messages. Women offered sympathy, flirtation, and attention, igniting a frenzy in the digital world. Analysts say this wasn't accidental. It was strategic, a display of control, and a reinforcement of his untouchable persona. Meanwhile, Teyana's emotional transparency became a magnet for public sympathy, creating an even greater contrast. Fans also revisited Aaron's past relationships. Compared to private, low-profile romances, the Teyana chapter was loud, public, and full of drama. Some observers suggested that Teyana had been used as a stepping stone. Her heartbreak and vulnerability amplified the story online, while Aaron remained strategically detached. Others argued that two high-powered careers, busy schedules, and conflicting priorities naturally contributed to the tension. But regardless of the reason, the story captivated millions. Rumors began swirling about possible hidden motives. Some claimed Aaron had specific patterns in his romantic history, prioritizing career momentum and visibility over genuine emotional connection. Others suggested that external factors, career obligations, contracts, or long-distance logistics, played a role. Fans scrutinized every detail, canceled appearances, vague texts, subtle shifts in behavior. Each small piece was dissected, forming theories that alternated between manipulation, strategic detachment, or simple mismatch of priorities. The public was relentless. Every gesture, post, and comment was analyzed for hidden meaning. Deleted stories, skipped events, and nuanced interactions were examined with detective-like precision. Observers noted that Teyana's vulnerability contrasted sharply with Aaron's controlled image, making her emotional investment appear far more genuine. This imbalance became the central narrative, feeding online debates, comment sections, and endless speculation. Meanwhile, insiders claimed that Teyana had received warnings from friends before the split. Subtle signs, hints about Aaron's emotional availability, and observations of controlled interactions all pointed to potential manipulation. Yet, despite warnings, she continued to invest emotionally, exposing herself to heartbreak while the public watched. The result? A story that transcended a simple breakup. This became a masterclass in celebrity dynamics, emotional exposure, and the power of public perception. Even media coverage amplified the drama. Traditional outlets, gossip blogs, and online influencers all analyzed every detail. Comparisons between Aaron's past relationships and the Teyana chapter highlighted the contrast between privacy and public visibility. Fans debated whether this was inevitable due to mismatched priorities or orchestrated for maximum attention. Every red carpet appearance, interview, and social media post became content for analysis, fueling further speculation. Analysts noted that this saga reflects a broader phenomenon in celebrity culture: the collision of personal emotions with public personas. Where one person is openly emotional, the other may prioritize strategy, control, and visibility. Teyana's heartbreak was genuine, visible, and relatable, creating a strong connection with fans. Aaron's calculated distance reinforced his untouchable image while raising questions about authenticity. The narrative became more than a breakup. It was a cultural case study in how fame, strategy, and emotional investment collide. And as the weeks rolled on, the story only deepened. Fans continued to analyze patterns, dissected interactions, and speculated about hidden motives. The emotional contrast between Teyana and Aaron kept audiences engaged, sparking endless conversation online. Some viewers sympathized with Teyana, some defended Aaron, and others debated whether the entire situation was orchestrated from the start. The saga of Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre serves as a lesson in the modern dynamics of celebrity relationships. Heartbreak, emotional transparency, strategic detachment, and public perception collide in a way that captures the world's attention. Every move, every post, and every gesture is analyzed for meaning. The public fascination shows no signs of slowing down. And even now, fans are left wondering, was Aaron ever truly invested? Or was Teyana simply part of a carefully orchestrated strategy to boost visibility, fuel discussion, and maintain relevance in the world of fame? No matter the answer, one thing is clear: the breakup is far from over in the public eye. Fans remain glued to every post, every appearance, and every hint of the next move. The story of Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre isn't just a breakup. It's a masterclass in celebrity culture, emotional exposure, and media-fueled drama. And the world is watching, waiting for the next twist in a saga that refuses to fade. And that's the shocking truth behind Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre's breakup. But the story isn't over, and the internet is still buzzing. If you want all the latest updates, insider details, and jaw-dropping revelations, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think was really invested, and who was just playing the game? Smash that like button if you love celebrity drama, and share this video with friends who can't get enough gossip. Stay tuned, the chaos is far from over.